Welcome everybody to this week's Game Plan Live. My name is Wendy. I am with Cannon Planning, and we are and have been talking about building the perfect direct sales planner. I have been walking you through what inserts I am using in 2025 and how I have incorporated them into my daily planning situations in business and all the things. And I want to continue to share that with you. So if you are somebody who's in direct sales marketing, maybe you are network marketing, social selling, anything of that nature, and you are in a situation where you are trying to organize all the things, and maybe you spend a little bit of time talking to people in the background or in the messenger or those kinds of things, this is probably an insight you're going to want to get. And so I want to incorporate this in ways that you can utilize it as a place to help you build momentum with behind the scenes conversations. And this is part of the know, like, and trust that you have with your customers. I have previously shared with you the teacher gradebook insert. That is one that I use for my 222 system, or for Tool 12 is 232 because of our shipping situation. And I have loved being able to utilize it for my follow-up. But what happens is that is really just a place where I track when I send the messages. It doesn't track the replies that I get. And that's really what I wanted to, or what I found that I was missing in my structure as far as like doing some good follow-up. I want to be able to look back without going to get on social media and look, because inevitably I get on to social media and something happens and I get sucked into the world of notifications and all those things, and I forget while I'm going there. It's why I love a paper planner. But I love to be able to go through my paper planner and be like, hey, this is the last time I talked to that person. I need to send them a quick message to do a follow-up. Maybe it doesn't even have anything to do with product. I'm going to show you some examples, not with my customers' names, but you guys will get to kind of see an example of the kind of things that I like to write down. So the insert that I use for this is called Customer Contact. And it is a fairly new insert. It came out, doom scrolling. I'm bad at it, Stacey. This came out actually last year in 2023, not like last year, a couple of days ago last year, but it came out in 2023. It was when it was reintroduced to us. And I really loved the structure of it. I've changed it a couple of times. And then this year, I'm just going to leave it as is, except for changing two things. So I'm going to first take you over to look at what the insert looks like. So this insert looks like a basic spreadsheet style. Every other line is gray or white so that you can kind of differentiate one line from the next. On it, it's got a place for name, email, phone number, birthday, and order follow-ups. Also on the side, there are 3 check boxes. It says interested in joining, hosting, or VIP. I don't necessarily use those 3 boxes. I do like to mark when it's a VIP member. Sometimes it's somebody who has sent me a message. Pardon me, friends. Who sent me a message that they might want information, and so they're not quite a VIP yet. So maybe, anyway, I don't always use these 3 boxes. All right, what I want to do is kind of show you how I am adapting it and what I want to do, or how I use this particular insert. So first of all, the name of your customer goes here. I have covered mine up for the sake of their privacy. And then I've changed these 2. So the first one is membership. I want to know if they are a VIP member and how long they've been with me. And part of the reason why I was tracking that over the course of the last couple of months is because I was doing a revamp in my VIP group, which I'm still in the middle of sending messages. The revamp has happened now, and I'm still sending out some messages just so that I can continue to keep up with people that's in my group and make sure that I'm serving them in the way they want to be served. The next box, instead of phone number, I've changed it to contact, date, and how. So how did I contact them? Where was the specific information from? What were they interested in? For example, this first person has been a member since my VIP group since 2021, and she actually commented on a Facebook post. And so I wanted to go ahead and write that message down. And it just says her goals are financial, physical, and spiritual, and mainly so that I could help her, like give her the information that she needed. And I would know, okay, without going back to find that Facebook post later, I could be like, oh, so and so was wanting to make sure that she was working on this year. I want to make sure that I incorporate that the next time I send her a quick message, or ask her, how are these 3 going? So that I'm sending her a very personalized message, and it's not a canned message that I can send to everyone. All right. Some of the other things are Messenger. A lot of these are messengers. And that was, when did I send the message? And then I'm not really necessarily worried about when they responded, but when did I send the message? So you can see that the last time I used this particular insert was December 17th. I've used a new one, but this is one that's all the way filled out. So I wanted to make sure that I incorporated it so you guys could see. In here, if I can figure out when their birthday is, I include that as well, because I have a birthday club in my VIP group that I'm just starting this year. Or restarting. I did it a long time ago, but I'm just trying it again this year. So, and then the part that's really important, and this is order and follow-up, but that's not really what I'm using it for. I'm using it mainly to get the gist of what the conversation was about, and what were they asking me a question? Is there some way that I can serve them? Were they looking for something particular and I needed to go figure it out for them? Were they asking a specific question that I can send them a link to a video, etc. So I'm going to give you some examples of some of the things that I track in here. So first of all, I told you about the Facebook post, working on financial, physical, and spiritual goals. One of the other ones is started a secondary photo business, and she's her office has switched to electronic planning. And so what I wanted to make sure that I got for her was anything that she needed for her business. So she's now, the things that she used to purchase from me, she's not doing anymore, because the office that she works for has gone to electronic planning. And so I wanted to make sure that I'm servicing her in a way that she needs to be serviced for her particular business and needs. And that happens to be for her photo business. So I wrote that in there. The next couple of ones was I invited him to a perks group that we have. And so I needed to remember that I did that, because I was trying to get all of the people into the group. And so those people that responded to me, they got the link to the invite. So now I still have my list of people that I need to check on. Somebody that was looking for the mixed media cover, which I was able to find for her. And then this one says, not much note taking, but might need Christmas gifts. And so I was like, cool. So I sent her a link to the bundles that we had for the, for Christmas. And so that gave her some ideas that she could be able to use. And then when I'm sending her messages, I'm understanding that I'm not going to be responding to anything that has to do with to-do lists, because she doesn't use those anymore. And then the next one, don't need much organizational help right now. This was a personal message about a follow-up, and so she didn't need any extra inserts at that particular moment. I have somebody that is suffering from severe depression, and so I wanted to make sure that she's on my regular check-in list. And so she is not getting any Tool of 12 stuff from me whatsoever. All she's getting is continual messages that, hey, I'm checking on you. I want to make sure that you're doing okay. And she ends up on my list repeatedly. Once a person has been put in here and I go to follow up on them again, they get a new line, so that I'm making sure that I'm constantly revisiting those people that need to have some love and attention. The next is I sent a link to order. I sent a link for notepads, follow up on goals and habit tracker. And then I thanked her for sharing something in my group, which I loved. Somebody was looking for a coffee cover, and I was able to find that. And then she needed a link to order inserts. Somebody who's working on a planning habit for 2025. Somebody who doesn't need refills right now, just so that I can kind of get a gist of what these things are that the people are working on. Somebody's working on reading and exercise habits. So I put that as a note so that next time I send her a message, I can think of different things that I can share with her. Somebody who hasn't gotten her 2025 planner yet, but she was working on getting it ordered, and she did. Received stickers, and she is still working on setup. So when I check in with her next, I'm not going to say, hey, did you receive the stickers? I'm going to say, hey, did you get your planner all set up the way that you wanted? Let's see. Somebody was in the market for medium covers, and I had somebody who had some on hand that she could order right away. So I got with her, and then somebody else that was building a direct sales planner. So this is kind of what I utilize this for. And again, this is just the responses. I don't have to go and reread everything that we've talked about. I can just get to the gist of the last thing and be able to help them get what they need when they need it and be able to find the resources that they need to make that planning thing happen that they're working on. So I love the customer contact resource. I'm going to talk about specifically next week, we're going to dive into the art of planning and journaling, which happens to be one of my favorite inserts because you can use it so many different ways. I'm having a lot of fun with it. We've been doing the art of planning and journaling since September. So September, October, November, December, January, 5 months. We're 5 months into this process. I absolutely love it. The new one actually came out today, which is called Book Nook. So if you are a reader or a lover of all things books, make sure that you hop over and check out the website and grab your Art of Planning and Journaling insert. Also, we're going to take all of it and combine it together, and you guys are going to kind of see how it's put together and how I'm utilizing it. The teacher grade book, the customer contact, and one of the pages in the art of planning and journaling are kind of all go together, and it's super helpful because it kind of just spirals itself in the process of being able to take care of my customers. So when you create a customer retention measurement system, a CRM, it allows you to be able to take care of your customers, and not just the new customers that you get, but you have repeat customers, especially if you have customers that are purchasing consumable products and they want to be able to get them in a timely manner so they can continue to use them. And if they're loyal customers like that, then definitely give them as much love and attention as you can. Not that other customers are not important, but those are people that you're probably going to be talking to more regularly because you're wanting to make sure that they have the things that they need on a regular basis if they're using those particular things. So love, love, love all of these amazing inserts that I've been sharing with you. I can't wait for you to dive into some of these and see how you guys are using them. Again, this week we talked about the customer contact insert. So much fun. I absolutely love this insert and how much it has helped me to be able to personalize my messages for my customers and to help me take care of them better. If you are in the market for building goals, developing habits, or managing your tasks using a paper planner, continue to follow me, Cannon Planner, right here on my Facebook business page, or like and subscribe if you are following me over on YouTube so that you can get all the latest and greatest from Cannon Planner. Have a fantastic Monday, friends, and I'll see you all soon.